Hello there, Internet. It's I, the J-Man5683. Welcome to tonight's stream. Oh, my ass. So, I was not expecting to go home this today. Oh, shit. So, as I said, I did not expect to come home. It is storming like hell lately. Like, my family was worried. But I got a, Quest 3. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. But I haven't really gotten, like, any games like exclusively yet, but currently trying to re-download some games on there, but currently Asgard's Wrath. Can we please get like a port of the original game on there? Okay, for those who don't know what Asgard's Wrath is, it's kind of like the Zelda adventure game that's more mythology, but the ending kind of infos because it turns out none of the game happened was real. It was all like Loki the whole time. Spoilers! And it's like impossible going on. So we're gonna be playing a little game called Unpacking because, like I said, I did not expect to be home this late. Hello, Humble Bundle Games. So, this is Unpacking. And yes, I'll be playing the entirety of it tonight. Yeah, I did beat the game like earlier yesterday, but I'm gonna play again. Alright, 1997 or 1, I don't know. So as I said, the only reason why I like this game a lot is the environmental storytelling. Now, I am not an expert on organizing. So, what do you guys up to the little girl here? She seems to like frogs, is a little pinky bank. That's the save file. Simon, thank you, Simon! It's Robert. Like that commercial? That Robot Chicken sketch? You guys know the one where it's like the guy who like, Simon's like some toy from I think it's from the 80s that got super popular. Here, yeah. My brother went to drop off his girlfriend. Okay, to be honest, you want proof I'm a kind of a loser? I was expecting him to get a girlfriend first before I could. No offense. No offense, my brother's watching this. Oh my god. She's a Pegasus sister. Like Huega. Okay. And also, she's Jewish. It's one of those Tamagotchis. A dapper penguin. And a little piggy. Bacon. Did people use boomboxes in the 90s? I always thought of them as more of like a 80s thing. Alright, the diary where... we should run with those. Always run with scissors. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm not really good at organizing. A little MLP thing. A Game Boy Color. A kitty who wants to sing a song. Hello, little kitty. A camera, may or may not belong to Max Caulfield. Although I don't think she was Jewish. Is that racist? But I was wondering why I keep asking like this. Bus. And we did it! Yeah, so this is the kind of game it is. So as you can see, we are a young age. But the other reason is finally my own room. It is because environmental storytelling. Now we're in 2004. Ow. I might get another chair to cushion. Maroon 5, I guess? Okay, so story time. So, my family was at the dock. Apparently there were some people with kids, but we didn't want them to bother us, so we tried to scare them off. No joke! They played Cupcake's music. Like, if I don't know who Cupcake is, she's a rapper who is known for her very not safe for work lyrics. I was aware of her. If you guys don't remember, there was that CPR, Misery, CPR, Reese's Puffs meme from a couple years ago. That's how I first heard of her, because she sang the CPR part of that song. And yep, of course we're going to do some hella cringe. Yeah. I think I had one of those. It was an alarm clock. I love big black clocks. And I even joked to play Ram Ranch. And here's the real kicker. My sister's boyfriend knew what Ram Ranch was. Because as we all know, Ram Ranch really rocks. Ba-da-da-da. I try to scare them off by curing them with the cringe of the world into feel like I do every time I play, I don't read. Eh? A Game Boy Color? Perfect. And then we tried this thing called Hot Ones. Like, but my family was very miserable after it. I don't know what Hot Ones is. It's some podcast where they try to get celebrities and eat very spicy, like ask weird questions and eat spicy chicken wing sauce. I don't eat chicken wings. I hate the bones. I like the actual bone boning, but they had intercourse. Oh yeah, another thing that happened recently is that oh, let's put where we all put our toasters. Hot dark comedy. Shit. Hold on one sec. Was just checking my battery on my But yeah. So as you can see, our character is in college. I think the little action figure. If you're wondering where I first found this game, I found it on Game Pass, and I thought, hey, this is pretty good. Yeah, I only lived in like one house my whole life. Pretty much. Like, there was like one other house my family lived in that was, that we sold off to after my younger brother was born. He, oh my gosh, sexy ass hoodie. It's not, it's 7-Eleven right now. Oh, that's what we had to do. Yeah, my sister's boyfriend knew what Ram Ranch was, and I'm like, because apparently some guys on Discord would use it to annoy people. Don't look up what happened to the actual singer. Because, it's pretty bad. Yeah, part of me wants to play Andy and Lele. Alright, so, another weird story time. So, that I felt like was gonna open. So, about a couple of years ago, I found out was a guy named, Stephen McCullough, who Vote Saxton was a guy that mainly reviewed toys based on Doctor Who. I don't know. I'm American. I'm not British. I don't know anything about Doctor Who. Other than that, it's some nerd thing from England. Sorry, Puppet, if you're watching this. But, the guy murdered his girlfriend. Yeah, not gonna sugarcoat it. He flat out murdered his girlfriend, who was also a few months pregnant, I should add. But, basically how he did it was that he basically, how he got away with it was that he faked a live stream. He used a pre-recorded video to pass off as a live stream, claiming that his workaround was that he was gonna was that he claimed that due to technical issues, he can't read the chat, and as for why he can't just check his phone, he said he'll just be slacking off on. He claims if he does, he'll just slack off on TikTok. And he hates people that just interact with people who interact with fans, aka one of the key reasons of being a streamer. And he even left subtle hints that he was going to murder. That's not how it works. Yeah. You're not the Riddler. So Batman, he also left hints like he said that. Thankfully, the real kicker was that the guy found out was found anyway. And yes, police found evidence that he did indeed kill. Found out that it was indeed a fake recording, and the guy tried to delete it, but technical experts were able to find out that yes, it was indeed deleted off his computer. I am not a techie, I should add. I mean, I'm good with computers, but I'm not, like, a super crazy fanatical. Not a... Well, I think I'm the only one here, so I might have to take out the trash and take a quick piss. Yeah, I felt like that. Oh yeah, another reason this was kind of suspicious that he did was that was that this was the first stream the guy had in years. Prior to this, the only other stream he did was like something about Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yeah, I already kept saying this beforehand that the Sugar Conroy drama has bothered me a lot. And yes, I fucking hate Lady Emily. But part of me isn't sure about hating, Alright, but first things first, let's, Yeah, I'm gonna go back in a few minutes, so be back in a few. I'm back! Oh, I had to take out some trash. I washed my hands, don't worry, don't worry. Oh yeah, some things I should bring up now. Oh my god, she's a Sailor Moon cosplayer. Mercury Vest girl, fight me. Yeah, time for book. So yeah, bring up Red vs. Blue and Ruby finally found a new home. And probably the last source I was expecting. I was dead ass expecting it to be Crunchyroll. Oh, does that flag mean something? Of course, now as you see here, our main character is now an adult. They just graduated college and got really into anime, and yes, he will always be dabbing because he was hella cringe. But yeah, it's Viz Media that's gonna be that's the new owner of Ruby. For those that don't know, Viz Media is an anime licensing company that's been known for basically they distribute a lot of anime, like a lot of manga. Oh my god, she has a PS2. I know, Parent Trap? Okay, so, Ruby. So yeah, it said Ruby. Okay, because of this, they're also the the current English, distributor of the Sailor Moon franchise. That's a massive comforter. Yeah, I cosplayed as an S. It starts. Yeah, so I was like the one that provided like a lot of questions. Like usually, like, of course, like the who invented communism. The answer is Peppa Pig. Still have that ancient ass PC, huh? I ain't judging. I ain't judging. Okay, I'm kind of judging. Maybe. What's the lifespan of a PC? Alright, let's see. So I can see they went to Europe, they drew some stuff. They went to Italia. I'm not Italian myself. Some booty. I threw a... Yeah. The Heavy is a spy. Oh, maybe if I have time, once I solve all this, I'll probably place some TF2. Hey, look, it's a small plastic disc that you throw. Do you guys don't remember that? Okay. There was another SpongeBob where they had like a very crazy, like an over chaotic like sandcastle battle, and there was basically Patrick. Basically, at the beginning of the episode, they started playing with a frisbee, but they couldn't say it because apparently frisbee is the term frisbee is copyrighted, so they had to get creative. They're like, funny SpongeBob, I should get your name. Oh no, SpongeBob pissed at you. Toss. Yeah, it's like one of the few things of post first movie SpongeBob I kind of liked. Yeah, time to do more making fun of Engage. Oh yeah, I submitted Hinaka as a Tumblr sexy woman and she got approved. Okay, as I said before, Engage was one of the... I kept saying that before and I'll keep saying it again. Engage was the biggest disappointment in my gaming life since Halo 4. I try to bring up Halo 4, to kind of get a little controversial. So recently there's The Acolyte, which is a show that's just not great, but I can't... I always had a bit of a theory that the positive reviews are from critics that don't want to look homophobic or something. I even looked up the person that created it, and they're not a science fiction author. They mainly just do dramas. Not really a great sign. All I know was that there was a very infamous lesbian birth scene, where apparently created like through the Force. But if I'm correct, I just not only just I'm a mostly centrist, mostly, and I just think the idea is just not kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. But the other reason, and I kind of agree with people, is that it kind of makes Anakin's existence kind of meaningless. Because that's the whole point of Anakin. He was a chosen one. If they could be created, like, anywhere, then it kind of doesn't make Anakin that special anymore. I'm sure there's probably an explanation. And as I said before, and I keep saying this before, that the neckbeards kind of ruined Star Wars for me. Like, the only thing I'm interested in now are the video games. From... Yeah, I have not watched... I mean, I haven't watched The Acolyte, but I'm probably not going to be that interested anyway. Okay, so now we got our problems. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, as I said before, it's kind of why I hate why I'm not a huge fan of the Spartan 5, of Spartan 6. This is in Halo 4. Okay, for those that don't remember, sometime after what happened in Halo 3 and Halo 4, Master Chief was, when Chief was frozen, was in cryosleep, until Cortana reawoke him. No, he thought capitalism. Movie nights are gonna be hella pog. Alright, back to my story. 2010. As to here, she got a pet. And that's when the Xbox 360 came out. I called dibs on Dead Rising. Oh, yeah. But yeah, as I said before, yeah, I understand from like a story perspective why the Spartan Sixes exist. They're Master Chiefs. I mean, they need something to do to fight against similar threats like the Covenant, but they don't. It just makes Chief less special to me. I mean, I know one of them was Buck, who would. Okay, he was a guy that appeared in Halo 3 ODST and was actually was also a major character. He actually makes a cameo in Reach during like randomized events. You actually can save Buck because he actually was there when Reach was attacked by the Covenant. And the only other thing I know is that Jun saved him. Jun actually was the one that trained the Spartan Sixes, and while that's cool, I love Jun. I still don't think he's I still don't think it doesn't make McChief that special to me. Maybe I'm looking too into it, but I hope you guys might understand there. Yeah, if anyone who has seen the Acolytes can explain in detail the whole lesbian witch story. Yeah, again, Disney, what's wrong? Why not just hire actual science fiction authors for Star Wars? Yeah, as for Star Wars ruined. I even made a joke post on Twitter on the YouTube community tab that the modern Star Wars Star Wars discourse is pretty much the spiritual successor to the Ghostbusters 2016. The most unnecessarily political thing that ever happened. Okay. I'm sure everybody might forgot by now there was a Ghostbusters reboot in 2016 that was fine, not good, not terrible either. Fine. It was just not very, but people took it way too seriously. It didn't help that it came out in 2016, a year that, as we all know, was very politically tense. Oh yeah, I finally watched Zootopia. Yeah, it's good. It was good. I also really liked the mafia rodent guy, Mr. Big. And his daughter, who was very, very normal for a woman who is the mafia daughter. Of course, like this. Okay, for the I always imagine one of the guys from Yakuza, the three got. Let's see. Uh, Awano. I always imagined Awano as constantly talking like a typical mafioso. Something I also learned was that his voice actor, apparently that character, Awano, was supposed to have a gold jack suit, but his actor asked it to be purple to like represent the actual like mafia like rich guy lifestyle, which is what Awano pretty much is. The vice of Kamurocho when disco was popular. Yeah, I love Yakuza. I'm not sure about Let's Playing it though. Due to the sheer length of those games. I mean, I like Yakuza, but I'm not interested in Okay, so I'm very interested in seeing Despicable Me 4. Okay, I had a teacher assistant that was a very big fan of the franchise, and one of my... I will admit, the first film was pretty funny, and I kind of liked this, and the second film was also some guilty pleasure of mine, because they got Trey, the creator of South Park, in it. Yeah, no joke, Trey Parker, one of the guys who created South Park, voiced the main villain in that movie, Brad. Like, his character was all very... I also just thought the character idea was funny. Basically being like a 80... If you don't know, Brat was like a guy that used to be like a child movie star. Like a child actor who was very... But his show got canceled when he hit puberty. And so he was very, very stuck in the 80s. And constantly quoted 80s songs. Yeah, I miss. Oh yeah, right. The thing I want to talk about Ruby. So as you guys all know, Ruby is now owned by. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to talk about that wasn't Ruby. So if you guys don't remember, a couple back when I was in my I don't know what to do phase of my life. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know there was like I had a falling out to friends in 2022. And I already decided to end Jmod. Oh yeah, right. So apparently one thing I made was like a series of custom quizzes for the game for Quiplash 3. Okay, what's just the okay, I like the claymation style of Quiplash 3, but I really am not a fan of the circus music. But one of the things I put was why I got stuck with the autism and not my sister or my brother. Stabby, stabby! Yeah, if you guys are curious if I'm gonna try and keep my headset afloat for now. Because I have something planned for the 21st, like... Oh, yeah, bug. Oh, look! It's got some fried tampons. I'm on my period! Top 10 anime quotes. But yeah, it's probably got more funny things about Tumblr sexy men. Oh. There, right there. This man is gay. So yeah, apparently my sister's boyfriend said that he knew about Ram Ranch because people he played online in Discord would often spam it. Yeah, 28 U.S. Marines. U.S. Marines. I love FNF. I think I hate FNF so much. I even explained Friday Night Funkin' to my family, because and how it was cancer. Alright, I should probably tell like no, there's weird. Alright, the comic dub. So as I said last year when I was doing my after like my falling out, I was like thinking what I should do for my channel. Right, where do I put this little ukulele? If anyone in the chat knows, let me know in the comments. I mean, I love it! Alright, we did it. Feels so serious moving into his place. Wait, what's this? So as you see, that was her boyfriend, but now we're back in the home. And look, that old poster. All torn up. Changelings. Sick. My ego. And of course, there's a pin over there. Yep, they broke up. Aww. And then she has her little beetle. The hell is that? Toast? And up, it got sexy 3DS. Favorite handheld. I spent so much hours playing Kid Icarus Uprising in yeah, I should probably say this right now. The World Ends with You is to my adult years. Kid Icarus Uprising was to me back in middle school. Like, I would not stop talking about it, because... And then I found out Anthony Del Rio got screwed over because of, like, the... Okay, so... There was a show that Anthony Del Rio, the guy who plays Pitt, did... called 12 Forever, which is like about some girl like an adventure's like going through 12. And then it's like revealed that the creator of that show said some really very not okay things about kids. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Snake Shoot. So if you don't remember, I made a little comic dub of, since I didn't really know what to do for my channel. So I picked it. So I decided just to do a little comic dub of a Nintendo X Anna ship, Anna comic. The artist was a lady named Snake Chew. She's still active on Tumblr. And you gotta remember, I've somehow got Gigas to be a Tumblr sexy man. And I know people might be asking why I keep pronouncing it as Gigas and not Gigas, but Marcus Lindblom, the you know, the guy who freaking translated the game, that's how he pronounces it, and you can't really argue with the man who literally translated the whole game. Yeah, another bit of an update I should probably ask. One of my one of my subscribers is very persistent about Hannah Wright. If you don't remember, Hannah Wright, a close friend of mine, was behind on, her family was behind on the rent of their apartment, and Hannah is and I tried to raise money. I wanted to donate, but basically I kind of got duped once into giving some money to some people online that's, to be honest, all openly hated me. And my family thought Hannah was one of those people. The only thing I did was buy a copy of The World Ends With You and Earth and Metopia for them. But my family was just very iffy. My sister and I used to fight over this bathroom. I also re-downloaded The Sims. Sims 4 for my, for PC. Might buy another expansion later. But, yeah. Sadly, unfortunately, we were not, Hannah was not able to make the money in time, and she and the rest of her family are currently living in a hotel. I feel horrible for not being able to do more. I keep ranting about this beforehand. I think my family, probably still lives in this age where they think that every girl on the internet is some 40-year-old guy trying to get with kids. Oh yeah, as I said before, I bought a. So one of the first things that I tested out with my with my Quest 3 was First Encounters. This game, this tech demo that shows the mixed reality, basically augmented reality and virtual reality, and all of it. I played some shooting game. Where like trying to shoot these little alien creatures around your room. That was actually hella fun, even though I worry about breaking something. And apparently I learned that Hitman is coming to it. And apparently, in my knowledge, if I remember correctly, a new Batman Arkham game is going to be on there. The Quest soon. Like, I know this VR... There's a VR spin-off of Batman. The Arkham series that came like it was like one of the first VR games. But people are very iffy about that one. What is that supposed to be? A toaster? Smash. Yeah, I really want to do a collab with them, but to my knowledge, they're doing fine. But again, I might make a community post about it later. Well, you could stack those? It's a piggy. Okay. So I have a couple labs, and one of my labs is can make... Oh yeah, I should probably do something funny. It's like, I used to go to an occupational therapy, and one night my family decided to bring a puppy. Bring our dog. Bring our youngest dog. Bring our dog most of the time. And the cashier, like, at the Chick-fil-A there, cause I usually get Chick-fil-A after the occupational therapy, and the guy's like, "Oh my god, a puppy!" Yeah. Yeah, basically he likes to make, and yep, if you can't tell from that little thing, that means the stag beetle has since died. Come on, everybody, do the whale dance. I needed it. He gets a magic sword, I think. I think I used to have one of those. What's in a lava lamp? Lava? Said Topham. No, Kinji. If it was lava, people would fucking die. Oh god, tangled wires, my mom's worst nightmare. Alright, so basically I contacted Snake Chew about it. About the comic dub, and she loved it. She was like, I was not aware of this. You're welcome, woman. And I made a sequel to my TF2 shitpost. That's starting to make rounds. I want to use it, but to use it to try and raise money for Hannah, but TF2 players aren't the most polite. I mean, the guys that were in the comment section of my first TF2 shitpost were nice people. And I even, like, kind of related to one of them because... Okay. So if you remember, after my first TF2 shitpost blew up in popularity, I thought that was a butt plug at first. What is that, soy sauce? Vegan sauce? Is that even a thing? Ooh, a murder weapon. Alright, let's put the toaster where it belongs. Come on now, everybody, do the whale dance. Hey, look, it's Johnny Big Feet. Hey, my feet aren't that big. Really, as big as the charity Friday committed, Gerard? Miss, you need to pay for your food. Nope. Bleh. Come on now, everybody. To the whale dance. Oh wait, I don't know if I should make this joke about the accolade or not, but hey, if they're a lesbian Jedi, does that mean they get to use force slicing even though they aren't Sith? That just looks terrible. Okay, if you're wondering what's the deal with me and lesbians, and lightning powers, there was this, so I was just something I thought I said to myself, like when I was playing Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Basically, you don't remember, it's the Lady Catherine who has a sword that has lightning abilities. I don't know if it's her crest or her. I don't know if it's like a crest or her crest or not, but she was very, very loyal to the Church of Saros. Maybe a little to the goddess lady there. Maybe a little too loyal. This made me joke that she doesn't get her powers, you know, from her sword. She got her powers because she's a lesbian. Okay, I really need another thing I want to do. I deadass really want to see Inside Out 2. I've been very hesitant with Disney lately because the quality of the films have been deteriorated over the years, especially like, no joke. Ant-Man and Wasp was one of the most boring movies I ever sat through. Like, I don't even have a favorite part from that movie. It was that bad. All I do remember is that something about Bill Murray and ripping off. Oh no, wait, that's the Marvels. Like, and then there was like one night my dad we had to leave the house because my mom was hosting a party with her friends. So my dad and I decided to see a movie, and we picked the Hunger Games Songbird, A Ballad of Songbirds. I mean, it's better. I mean, it's a decent film, but my biggest gripe with it is its pacing, especially during like the third act, like. And no joke, like during the ending when Snow slowly like turns into like the Snow we knew him in the film in the later in the timeline, I imagined Ostred's theme from when he became Odio for Live. Okay, story time. So I asked for a picture for a while back, I asked for oh, pants. I love pants. Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hand. Jesus, take the wheel. And then Jesus steals your wheel. Shrek Jesus versus the Pope Thanos. Oh my god, look. It's just disgruntled postal workers. Okay. For those who don't know, that there's like a line from a movie called there was a movie from the 890s called The Naked Gun. They were a series of parodies of it's a series of parody films of usually of police dramas. It stars like a great Canadian comedy legend by the name of Leslie Nielsen, who and one of the actors in these films was O.J. Simpson. Now, as you guys all know, the guy died a couple of months ago. If you don't know who O.J. Simpson was, he was a football player that was known, but that was initially known for his good guy, likable guy persona. And then something happened. Basically, his ex-wife and a friend of hers got murdered, and OJ was accused of it. And this resulted in a very, very infamous trial that, despite, you know, plenty of evidence, OJ won the trial. And Norm from SNL would not shut up about it. And fly away. I want to. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play my like. Alright, we got a little bag. A sexy umbrella and ooh, a cane. Yeah, our main character now has a walking disability, despite possibly being in her 20s. And Yoshi continues to commit tax fraud based on when everyone pays their taxes. Yukio. I did it! I found a place on my budget, which is not gonna last very long. The year it all went to shit. Yeah, I got really into this game. Oh my god, my headset's finished. Yeah, my Switch case was what is that, like a tickets to Hamilton? #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Alright, I should probably bring this up right now that my favorite Broadway musical ever, it will never be topped. I will do everything I can to see it every time it comes to my state. The greatest musical to ever exist ever of all time. Ah, anti-heroes. We need more. We need more of those these days, cause I feel like people can't handle them anymore. Like, so if you guys don't remember, there was a movie. Okay, the Days of Digital Circus season episode 2 came out about a few months ago, and oh my god, Jaws! I love Jaws. I never saw it. I saw like this very, very graphic scene, like from like one of the captain's deaths, like. And in the original book, yes, Jaws was based on a book. Pretty much every human character was an asshole. Nuclear warhead, my favorite kind of warhead. I got a pot. They get to be potheads. Okay, that little piano riff there just reminds me so much of Honey Select, the original version. Okay, for those that don't know what Honey Select is, it is think of it like the older, more adult, sexier brother of Koikatsu. But with more realistic graphics to make. And instead of being in a high school, it's set in a hotel. You're still allowed to fuck. Dimension dials. Shoot all your problems away. Shoot all your problems away. Grab your gun. Now you're having fun. Shoot all your problems away. Gun gets jammed. Shoot your problems away. Yeah, fun fact about that song that Tom's got. So Tom's got me a video called Fun Facts and Fuck Ups, where he talks about, like, facts about the development of some of his videos. And for Shoot Your Problems Away, it was not meant to be like a satire of gun ownership here in America. It was meant to be just a silly song about guns, but every time he would write a verse, according to him, America would happen. And basically, he just spent so much time writing it that he decided, screw it, let's just make it a satire of gun ownership in America, which is still a funny song. Now let's kill the Canadians. A big W. Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, yeah. But then there was a... So I should probably bring up more facts about... Yeah, one I kind of felt bad about him was, about Tom was, basically, the video... One video was where he had to do was where he had a... was because, his friend Ed died. You know, he created a little web cartoon called Ed's World. Yeah, why are Ed's World fans so shippy? Like, there are so many ships within the Ed's World fandom, and I think a part of me thinks it has to do with Friday Night Funkin', although I think I remember the fandom was bad even before that game existed. Yeah, I even explained Friday Night Funkin' to my family. Now let's kill the Canadians. Shoot all your problems away. What up? It's your boy comes away. Nah, just kidding. Shoot your problems away. Yeah. And something I thought actually makes a lot of sense in hindsight was Tom Scott said he had suicidal thoughts around the time Ass If Movie 7 was out. That explains a lot because Ass If Movie 7 had a lot of death jokes. Like, most infamously, like, almost everyone died. Like, there was like that everybody do the flop. And then another person did the flop to their death. And then, hey, wanna go to prom with me? I'm sorry, I'm a ghost, but you're not dead. Bye, Brian. I mean, Tom Scott still does those kind of jokes, like, oh no, I'm still alive. Make me a drink. Alright. God, doctor! He's finished! That, I think, might be my new favorite Astif joke. Good doctor! Yeah. Another thing that was infamous is Dobson. Okay, for those that don't know who Andrew Dobson was a fairly infamous lolcow who was very, very left. The kind of guy that I hated. The people kind of guy conservatives unironically think are all like. The left are all like. But basically, he had a thing for lesbians. And not the lightning power fun kind of way. It was more of a fetish. Don't worry, I'll talk about that later. But he was also the only guy that unironically liked Metroid Other M. For those that don't know, Metroid Other M was a game that was made for the Wii, made by Team Ninja, that had all kinds of problems. It was not very good. Most infamously, god damn it. But basically, as I said, the game gave Samus a personality. A bad one. But the real thing why everyone hates the game so much is Adam. Who was this big, serious, Samus's former commanding officer? But, there was just one problem. Basically, Samus always, like, obeyed every order, even if it costed her. Even when she really shouldn't have. Most infamously was Samus. But Dodson was the only person in existence that unironically liked Metroid Other M. A question that baffles science to this day. But as said, basically as said, the upgrade system, how it worked was that Samus was not allowed to use upgrades unless Adam authorized it. And one of these upgrades was one part was where Samus was in like a very lava-filled area that she had to go. But she was told, but she didn't want to use it. There, and of course, everyone absolutely hated Adam for it. The only character that people actually kind of liked from Other M is this guy named Anthony, who was the super chill guy, total bro, and people thought he should have been Adam and not Adam, especially since Adam was like kind of like played a big role later on, like especially in Dread. Okay, if you don't remember, in Metroid Fusion, Samus. Another part was when Samus had a PTSD attack from seeing Ridley again when she killed him before. Like, I think Metroid Other M wouldn't be so bad if it were like a prequel or something. Maybe Samus like focus on Samus like going better, becoming a better and what led Samus to leading the Federation and being a bounty hunter. But nope, Samus was a idiot. Dobson was like, hey, why do people complain with Link not having armor? Well, here's the thing about Zelda there, is that the thing is, it's from a story reasons. People hate it because Samus was there. I have not played Other M. But Other M basically killed the franchise for a few years. And yeah, Dobson even thought that Metroid Prime was shit. He thought Other M was peak, and that Other... M... And then the Prime trilogy was terrible. And he did not take... And here's the crazy part is that somehow Dobson was somehow able to get like some pretty lucrative like early in the guy's career he was able to work with parental floss for a comic. And one of his comics is also on TV Tropes as an example of a forced meme. Basically something that fans like to use like as a meme. That companies hope to become like a massive meme, but it never works. Glad I got the word from space now. Here we are, 2018. Yeah, I would like to play Metroid, the other Prime games. Especially Prime 3 Corruption for it having a story I can work off of. Like, I really like the other bounty hunters. basically, Metroid Prime 3, if you don't remember, ends up working with 3 other bounty hunters. First is a guy named Rundis, who is a super bad at an ice alien. And had just like a really sad boss theme. And then this Gore who like this kind of like a robot who's something of an intellectual. And this other girl I can't remember her name, but she was pretty much a valley girl, and often treated her and didn't treat her job as bounty hunter seriously. Yeah, they were fun. But Run just had like a boss theme that I just really liked because it's just really sad sounding. Because yeah, I would love to see more of this game. Please there be DLC. Although it's been a couple of years. So now she got a girlfriend. Ooh, a hat. Hello. Oh no. Oh yeah, so I should probably talk more about weird crimes. Like how Lego solved a murder. Legos helped solve like a 20-something murder case. Okay. Okay, so in 1991, there was a woman named Lucille Johnson was murdered at her home in her own home. But the killer was never found. Until they found some very unlikely evidence in the form of Lego. Yeah. Basically, they said her murder was being around her. head. Hey, my brother was listening to some true crime stuff on from a podcast. Why should I not be allowed to talk about fucked up stuff? Alright, so... I like trains. What are you up to, son? I like trains. Die, potato. No! I remember like at one point Tom said he wanted to do like a Die Potato song. I want it. I still want that. Can he, Scott? Tom, can you do that? Smash. Thomas Tomsko Richville. Yeah, I remember like Tomska said that he originally like had like a family member do the I like trains kid, but Ed but gave it to Ed. I'm glad he did because I don't think the I like trains kid would have been anywhere near as memorable if it was just I like trains. If anyone's wondering, I first found the Astif in high school. Okay, so in the 2000s, there were some apps you could download off the App Store that would have a bunch of sound effects from a variety of media, like movies, TV shows. Oh yeah, also I backed them. Don't touch the mine turtle. Hello! And then the song came back. Oh yeah, I also everyone did a flop. Yeah, apparently one day I like decided to rewatch that video, and I saw somebody made like a parody of it. Made like a when Do the Flop guy was a viral sensation. Everybody wanted to do the flop, a whole entire nation. Yeah, I might do like a analysis, like to see like if I could analyze all the references to that song. But as I said, there was a Monokuma, basically to poke fun of like the trends and stuff. Somebody made Monokuma. Snuck in Monokuma. Everybody do the flop. I don't know, what's this? Books? She's a children's author? Yeah, I'll admit, like, oh yes, another big breakthrough that happened recently. So recently, a game based on the anime Bleach was announced. I don't know anything about Bleach. Oh my god. Pansexual markers! Pansexual markers! But, as I said before, there was a, I don't know much about Bleach other than that the main character's name is Ichigo. He's played by Giant Bosch, which to my knowledge is like was the guy's like first big breakthrough and was like what's officially solidified him as an anime voice actor. His this other character was played by Michelle Roth, who played my son Jataro Kimori. Yes, I keep saying it before, and I'll keep saying it again. I love that kid. He's adorable. And I wish I could adopt him. He's like the son I don't have. But as I said, so there's, to my knowledge, the anime and the manga are pretty much over at this point, but, he's a magical pony flying through the sky on a magical shoot it down. He's a magical pony flying through the sky on a magical... Oh boy, what flavor? Pie flavor. I baked you a pie. Oh yeah, I should probably bring up the Muffin Time song, is that... It got popular with TikTok users. Yeah, what's the deal with TikTok's war crimes? And then, of course, one video that caught me off guard for what I found out what happened is that there was a meme. Was basically there's like a video Tom did like some motivational speaker who is missing a leg in real life. So Tom did like a thing where made a whole joke where the guy accidentally deletes his leg. Yeah, another top got fuck up he did. Funny story was that he made a video was where Babe of a Gun 2 was supposed to be a was that there was like an office building that happened, like an office bombing that happened sometime when the episode was supposed to go live. So in the last minute, he decided just to make like a shitty stock explosion. Honestly, the change is just I just think that the change is just funny as was the change made it funnier to me because just look at it. It's a ship post. Probably like another big reveal was that Tom's like other most popular YouTube series called Meanwhile was supposed to be an Astif movie gag, like, and now, blank, like it's supposed to be like, and now a universe where watches don't exist. But Tom kept making them, could not stop making those sketches. In the same way, I can't stop making sexy cave girls of characters in Koikatsu. $10 toasters. Oh yeah, I don't think I should finish talking about the Lego murder solving story. So as I said, there was a murder of a woman who was murdered in her home, and this case went unsolved for a few years until back in 2014. Surfshark. Was Lego. Yeah, Lego helped solve it. Basically, because they couldn't find like a motive and they couldn't find anyone. And the only thing missing on the body was a simple ring. Yeah, so the case initially just closed in 2006, but was reopened like back in 2013, and that's when the detectives found the Lego pieces. Yeah, something as simple as Lego. Was enough to solve this murder. Oh yeah, time for something interesting that happened. Lego. So, basically, uh, oh yeah, right back to the Lego thing. So basically, it turns out that they found some Lego on some fingerprints on Lego house that could have determined some stuff, and some fingernail scrapings though too. So the suspect was a guy named John Sansing, who was in jail, who was already in jail for a completely unrelated crime. Yeah, and so what happened was that while the dad brought his kid. I don't know why the hell he brought his kid, like why he even thought that was a good idea. But yeah, the guy brought his kid. The kid brought some Legos to play with, and that's when the the kid busted there. And apparently the kid was actually interviewed, and yes, he did remember going to this lady, was in that lady's house when this happened. And he was very obviously traumatized by that murder. And even like the daughter of the victim actually even also recalled like there being a child there too. Yeah, I really hope that the son got the therapy he needed. Oh yeah, I should probably keep more talk about weird, fucked up shit that happened. I think probably like one of the most infamous things that ever happened in South Korea was Sampung, the mall collapse. So there was like a mall in South Korea that was like a massive area there, and yeah, Sampung department store. There was a structure failure, and it was like for a time one of the biggest tragedies that ever happened in the country. Basically, in South Korea. wish I had a puppy with me. Yeah. Jabal. I love Jabal. That's with Jenga. I'm a Yeah, I have a question. Are there any tabletop games that revolve around assassination and stuff? I don't know if like it's been done before because I would like to see something like that happen. I mean, you guys know me. I'm a hitman for Christ's sake. I even like started coming up with like kind of some of my own rules about it, like. Or back to the story. Okay, yeah. So as I said, Sampoong store, there was like they used like some pretty like not great cement, and apparently outside outside construction, reliance on outside foreign construction companies is illegal in South Korea, if I'm correct. Yeah. We're almost done. I don't want to care. I don't want to just. Yeah, I might just post that like once I finish with this stream. Oh yeah, Wild Side. Yeah, did anyone remember that? What the anime Beastars? All I know was that it was like a furry anime. The Wild Side, and that I'm sure everybody might remember. Oh yeah, right, Sampoong. Like a lot of people died. Like 502 people died, and one guy was like stuck there for several days, and he thought he wouldn't be able to make it, but thankfully some people were there, and the people that were in charge of it, the guy like only got like a few years jail, like not like a life sentence, like like, okay. So some of you guys might think I was a little too harsh to Joseph Clarence in Hitman Blood Money. If you don't remember, my current Let's Play I'm doing is a game called Hitman Blood Money. The tutorial mission, which you're hired to kill a guy named Justice Clarence, who was a theme park owner who in an accident of one of the parks he ran resulted in the death of 14 people. Basically, that's kind of why I just assumed he was one of those kind of people. While nothing's confirmed, I just assumed he was, because he... I mean, he did try to bribe Agent 47 with money he obviously didn't have. To spare him. But we didn't get to the part before I did the deed. And not the fun deed. Ooh, a horse. 1969. Oh yeah, right. The story about the... So I don't know if I remember, but the World of TV anime was going to actually have a different opening called a Teenage City Riot. Yeah, it was gonna be done by a band named Ollie, Alien Liberation Front, but that also did the opening to Beastars, well, the first opening, but then the lead drummer of the band got involved in a bank fraud controversy, and because of this, they had, like I said, they had a whole song planned for it called Teenage City Riot, which is a banger, and I'm sad and I'm heartbroken that it was never used. The voodoo is working. The waste of your time. And yeah, for a time, the song was pretty much just lost media because the song was just pulled from the internet and was treated as if it didn't exist. It wasn't until like sometime in it was either 2022 or 2023 or 2021 where the song finally came out, but Yeah, if you guys are wondering what my thoughts of the anime are, it's okay. A bit of a letdown, if I'll be honest, but not like a terrible adaptation. I do wish Square Enix would I do wish Square Enix put more effort into it, and they didn't change it too much. Like my problem with World Ends with You anime for me was the story was some of the changes. Like mainly removing the fight against Beat, all the boss fights you have against Beat. Like the one change I thought I really loved was Sho's rampage. If you don't remember, in the anime, when Sho introduced himself to the other players, and it also one thing I also kind of like that I did get fill in like some things I kind of wish like. So there was this girl named Gyaru and her boyfriend Sota. They were alive like during the first week, but at some point they died. Well, apparently the anime actually explains that the two died in a car accident. Yeah, they had a bit of another focus. Also, Futoshi got is a raper, which they don't really say he is in the game. I thought Futoshi was I thought. And you guys should. I can always keep bringing this up because it's true, but Futoshi. I did not know Futoshi's name until I was doing research for my favorite World Ends with You video. Since I thought Futoshi, because they don't really say his name in the game. In the main story, they only say it in in Another Day. Oh, I was expecting an achievement. What if my pony can fly? I love it! All the food is poison. All the food is poison. Get sexy, kids. Oh, meet that dad. Aww. Andy, look. It's a baby. Alright, so we're definitely off. Dead I'm gay. I have no son. This isn't my house. Yeah, that is a very awkward desk. Hey, do you know that you have rights? He's pulling his cock out! Bam. Day? Yeah, I want to play some, I really need to do a Let's Play of Andy and Lele. Okay, some wine. Alright, we did it! That's the game!
The moving truck pulls up, there's a knock on the door. Now all your stuff is here, in boxes on the floor. You open up a box, there is so much to do. I open up my heart, This is now a home for two.
Alright, let's see. The main game called Soul Android Cactus and Tempo.
Your houseplant brightens up the dreary windowsill. Your blanket keeps us warm in the evening chill. We pull your favorite mug out of the packing foam, stick magnets on the fridge, and we make this house a home. You put our photo on the shelf. I smile to myself. You cut the tape with my Stanley knife, and we unpack your life. We unpack your life. Slowly, slowly, our things combine. Your favorite stuffed toy right next to mine. Our prized possessions in a prime location on the bedroom shelf. I smile to myself. You cut the tape with my Stanley knife, and we unpack our life. We unpack our life. I smile to myself. You cut the tape with my Stanley knife, and we unpack
Aww.
our life. We unpack our life.
Wow, screen.
We unpack our life.
Yep. She and her girlfriend, our protagonist and her girlfriend, have adopted a kid. Yep, that's it. Again, I didn't really have anything else planned, so, hope you guys had a good time. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. So yeah, J-Man, out!